My channel is to educate regular people like us on how to break the chain and their freedom from various lending institutions. Our channel educates about personal credit, business formations, real estate investments, how to get certified in demanding skill trades. Before we start, we will appreciate you to hit the like and subscribe button so we can keep making videos like this for you. Part 5. Vendor Trade Accounts. Vendor accounts. When you start building business credit, you have to start from the ground up. This ground up is with vendor accounts or net accounts. These will be accounts that you are billed on a net 30, 45, or 55 basis. That means you'll buy the product, not pay up front, and the company will invoice you for the order. Your payment history with these vendor accounts will not report if you don't make actual purchases with the companies that report. A lot of companies that offer vendor accounts or net billing have minimum purchase requirements before they start to report your payment history. Each company will have a different limit, so it's important to ask what the minimum is to report. Most people fail at building business credit because they don't want to buy products to have their payment history reported for their business. This is a major difference between building personal credit and business credit. You can see when your accounts start to report by checking your Duns & Damp, Bradstreet profile, or by getting business credit monitoring at. I would highly recommend getting the business credit monitoring from them. They also monitor your personal credit as well. No, it is not free, but it's a good resource if you're serious about building your business credit profiles up. A few companies that will give a brand new business vendor credit are Quill, Uline, Newegg Business, HD Supply, Retail Credit. It's important to see what vendors in your industry you can actually use in your business, so you aren't just buying the some companies that offer retail credit are Amazon, Shell, Home Depot, Office Depot, Staples, Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Dell, Best Buy. Pointless products. Once you have at least 5 vendor accounts reporting to your credit reports, you can start applying for retail credit. Retail credit is credit charge cards extended to your business. These usually have set due dates like regular credit cards, but can only be used at the business that extends you the retail credit card. You have to have an established trade history in your business credit profiles to get approved for any retail credit anywhere. Some companies that offer retail credit are Amazon, Shell, Home Depot, Office Depot, Staples, Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Dell, Best Buy. Cash Credit. Cash Credit are credit cards for your business that can be used anywhere because they have Visa, MasterCard, or American Express logos. You will need at least 10 payment experiences reported to your credit profiles. You can also get cash credit cards from big banks, but they will require good personal credit regardless of your business credit. Home Depot and KeyBank are 2 places that will give you cash credit cards with just your business credit profiles, but you need to have 10 payment experiences at the bare minimum and have been in business for 3 years to apply. When you are applying for vendor accounts, retail, or cash credit, do not use your social security number on the applications. Leave that part blank to force them to run your business credit. If you want to personally guarantee some accounts, you absolutely can to help your approval odds. Building your business credit profiles with your payment experiences is extremely important. Each time you make the minimum transaction amount required with a company and they invoice you, pay it immediately. Don't wait for the due date. Rinse and repeat. If you are aggressive with this method, you can establish a very solid business credit profile in 90 days. Also, look for vendors in your industry that report to more than one business credit reporting agency. I love Quill. It reports to Dandamp, be an experience, so I'm doubling up on reporting payment history every time I order something from them. Get an Amazon business account. Amazon offers pay by invoice option directly through them now. If you have at least 2 established payment transactions in your Duns & Damp, Bradstreet profile, I'd recommend you apply for this. You'll need to create an Amazon business account after you open an account. Wait 48 hours and go to business settings and activate pay by invoice. If you are approved, you now have a net 30 account with Amazon. They report to Duns & Damp, Bradstreet, and Experian. Part 6. Qualify for an SBA loan. SBA loans. If you go to get funding through a bank, it will more than likely be an SBA loan. SBA loans are loans backed by the federal government, so if you default on an SBA loan you got through the bank, the SBA still guarantees that money to the bank, so it's lower risk for them to issue the loan. SBA loans have the strictest lending requirements, and it's why most of the lending done in the business credit world are done through alternative lending. The most common SBA loan is the 7 loan. You will need excellent personal credit. A FICO score of at least 680 is needed to get approved for this loan. You also cannot have any negatively reporting items in your personal credit reports. You will also need to have established business credit with a good PAYDEX score. Most SBA loans will use the FICO SBSS score, but a minimum PAYDEX score of 70 is required for approval. The complete checklist of what you'll need to complete your application is below, and I pulled this directly off of the SBA website. 7 Loan Application Checklist. Once you have decided to apply for a loan guaranteed by the SBA, you will need to collect the appropriate documents for your application. The SBA does not provide direct loans. The process starts with your local lender, working within SBA guidelines. Use the checklist below to ensure you have everything the lender will ask for to complete your application. Once your loan package is complete, your lender will submit it to the SBA. 1 SBA loan application. To begin the process, you will need to complete an SBA loan application form. Access the most current form here. Borrower Information Form, SBA Form 1919. 2 Personal Background and Financial Statement. To assess your eligibility, the SBA also requires you complete the following forms. Statement of Personal History, SBA Form 912. Personal Financial Statement, SBA Form 413. 3 Business Financial Statements. To support your application and demonstrate your ability to repay the loan, prepare and include the following financial statements. Profit and loss statement. This must be current within 180 days of your application. Also include supplementary schedules from the last 3 fiscal years. Projected financial statements. Include a detailed, 1-year projection of income and finances and attach a written explanation as to how you expect to achieve this projection. 4 Ownership and affiliations. Include a list of names and addresses of any subsidiaries and affiliates, including concerns in which you hold a controlling interest and other concerns that may be affiliated by stock ownership, franchise, proposed merger or otherwise with you. 5 Business Certificate License. Your original business license or certificate of doing business. If your business is a corporation, stamp your corporate seal on the SBA loan application form. 6 Loan Application History. Include records of any loans you may have applied for in the past. 7 Income Tax Returns. Include signed personal and business federal income tax returns of your business principals for previous 3 years. 8 Resumes. Include personal resumes for each principal. 9 Business Overview and History. Provide a brief history of the business and its challenges. Include an explanation of why the SBA loan is needed and how it will help the business. 10 Business Lease. Include a copy of your business lease, or note from your landlord, giving terms of proposed lease. 11 If you are purchasing an existing business, the following information is needed for purchasing an existing business. Current balance sheet and PANDAMP, L statement of business to be purchased, previous 2 years federal income tax returns of the business, proposed bill of sale including terms of sale, asking price with schedule of inventory, machinery and equipment, furniture and fixtures. SBA lines of credit. Outside of the 7 loan, the SBA also offers CAP lines of credit. These lines of credit are meant to help business owners with short-term working capital. They have the same approval requirements as the 7 loan, but you can get much larger lines of revolving credit. There are 4 types of credit lines offered under their CAP lines program. Contract line. This finances the direct labor and material cost with performing assignable contracts. This can be a line of credit or an installment loan. Seasonal line advances against anticipated inventory and accounts receivables, designed to help seasonal businesses. This can also be a line of credit or an installment loan. Builder's line. This is for contractors or builders that are building or renovating commercial and/or residential buildings. This building project serves as collateral for this line of credit or loan. Working capital line. This is for short-term working capital and operational needs. You cannot buy property with this line of credit. These lines of credit can go up to $350,000, and anything over $25,000 will require some type of collateral. SBA loans are good to have if you can obtain them. They usually have very low interest rates and very long payment terms, so you have low monthly payments over a longer period of time. Most small businesses do not qualify for SBA loans for either personal credit or business credit issues. Watch our next video and follow us on our social media.